Springtime game 1, best of 3. Here we go. In the bottom right, with a Necropolis in his base before the heroes even out, is PaTo. In the upper left, with no hero yet, they're both going tavern builds. We have Cass. And Arch is trying to cancel it. They're going to put a decent amount of damage in, but you're never going to kill this Necropolis. I'm starting to wonder, there was a game where you guys might have seen it. Me and Cass played each other on this map, and he built a Necropolis early game up here. And I started thinking, like, is it even worth it to cancel it? Like, should I just let him do what he wants to do with that? And obviously we've seen Duck put a Necropolis in the middle at the start of the game. Dark Ranger versus Firelord. Not sure. I think the Firelord's better here. Life Drain and Lava Spawns. I saw a video of a Firelord doing 10,000 damage a couple days ago. That was a good video. Because Incinerate can just stack forever, apparently. I didn't know that Incinerate stacked 3 damage every hit forever. So, I mean, it seems... I mean, it's like this Necropolis actually doesn't do anything other than build Acolytes. And that's... Oh, is this the Infi Acolyte Rush, everybody? A long-forgotten strategy. Now he's going into towers. And Second Nation War coming up. Life Drain. I like the choice to Life Drain the Lava Spawn. Because it needs to get attacks in. So what are you going to do? Run it away and not get attacks in? Or are you going to just lose it? So I think it's a nice choice. A better choice than up against a hero that has hero magic resistance, right? Or it wouldn't do as much. It's actually a very good choice. Cast. And will he get the kill? Ooh, nope. Nice. Using the Moonwells to save the Lava Spawn. And this looks as though it ain't gonna work in game 1 for Cass. It was an interesting attempt. Lava Spawn killed. He's out of the surround now. Take Cam versus HKT. Unfortunately, we were in another game when that match started. But it seems to still be going on. Light HP regen is good too. True. So do we still have a game on the side of Cast? He's getting a few things back at home. All the things that he didn't have before, which was an entire base, apparently. He's going to start creeping. Both going for their mercenaries. Of course, the Priest with no Abolish, so it won't help cast out a ton against the Lava Spawns. It just has heal. And the Berserker, courtesy of Remo Demo, I know this, moves a little bit faster than your average full Berserker, because it's an ice full Berserker. Imba. Level 2 Dark Ranger. Probably Black Arrow, especially with those claws. Crystal Ball, I believe, just revealed the main, which is what PaTo found. Chop. Will it be scouted? Obviously no Ultra Vision on tier 1, so the Pit Lordio won't see it. They're both just creeping under each other's noses. Both getting quite valuable camps. I think they'll both be happy with getting these creep camps. But Cass is the one that wouldn't actually be able to had he gotten creep jacked. Whoop. He could lose his whole army if PaTo found him, but he doesn't. Be able to go back home with his now level 3 Dark Ranger. This Necropolis. I mean, isn't it more efficient to just do the old school thing that you'd do against a human farm and just build a shop next to it? Worth mentioning, I mean, Cass could just get a Death Knight 2nd, Lich 3rd, and just roll with it. Life Drain on a Pit Lord. Not as good as Banish and Mana Drain, but Dark Ranger is going to do her best to be as good as a Blood Mage one day. Ring of the Arc Magi. Ring of the Arc Magi, everybody. Applause in the chat. What an item. And Flute as well, by the way. Now Tree of Life in the middle, and double lures on the way for PaTo. For Cass, we have yet to see what the tech is, and PaTo would have seen it had there been anything going on. The Human King Tom beats AKM going up against Dice, and Razorman still waiting for an opponent. Which will be Mr. P10. And honestly, P10 seed number 12, Mist number 5. I do think P10 has decent shots against Mist. Could be either player, really. But obviously the favorite there going to be Mist. Expansion just canceled. It was a little ambitious. Fire Lord. Using Incinerate now.
A player's forces are under
Go to the Slaughterhouse. Into the altar finally coming up. It was unsummoned, I guess, earlier. And a Temple of the Damned. Will it just be Necro Wagons? Oh yeah, it didn't go Black Arrow, went Silence level 2. Weird. If you silence the lava spawns, do they not split? Probably not, right? Probably it doesn't stop them from splitting, is what I meant by probably not. Probably do still split. But that's a question. They're actually kind of spooky looking. Look at them. They're kind of scary. Oh, there it is. I think in another world, instead of Muddy being the mascot, we could have had a lava spawn be the mascot of Back to Warcraft, I think. In another life, in another world. And the creeping continues for Cass. He's now level 4. But obviously, PaTo is being a lot more efficient. If you just look at the hero levels. He's about to be 4-3, an entire level 3 hero up. For probably Claws or maybe Helm of Valor for the Pit Lord. Or an Aura, obviously. You never could play with an Aura, but stat item wouldn't be bad. Medallion of Courage, that's a great item for the Pit Lordio. Plus 8 Strength. Mana's not really useful, but... It is Necro kind of wagon. We might see a wagon eventually. And a Lich as well. The prize is still no Black Arrow. Imagine Unholy Frenzy on like a level 5 Dark Ranger with level 3 Black Arrow. Pretty sick. Expansion in the middle. Comes up the second time around. The map nearly crept out except for a couple of greens and the red. This is the most valuable camp. And it's just a few green camps. Surprised this isn't gone yet. Hey Cass, what is your plan here? Because you need to act soon or you're just going to get owned. Buried Dragon's on the way. Deal with the Necromancers and Warden the base is going to see everything. There's no surprises for PaTo. Oh, this is only one little creep left. Cass needs to hold. If he can hold and get his army ready, he can do a big push towards the middle, which is not that long of a rush distance, obviously. There could be a world in which this timing works out for Cass, but right now he's not ready. Oh, nice Nova, though. Wait a second. Okay. That was a lot of damage really fast on the Fire Lord. And potion doesn't last too long. Nova! Oh, if he was like... If he had already selected Nova and was spamming left click on the Fire Lord, he actually would have killed it there. Because that TP was late. That's something you should probably do. If the hero is really, really low and using a potion of invulnerability that you know is a small potion of invulnerability, just hit N and spam left click, literally, on the Fire Lord. And then if they don't preemptively town portal before the potion is up, they're going to be reacting to when the potion is gone. So they're going to see, oh, I'm not invulnerable, now I'll town portal. But you'll already have the Nova procced, which forces them to TP early. And in this case, that would have been a Fire Lord kill. Something to think about, because we are playing humans at the end of the day in this game, okay? We're not playing against robots that are going to perfectly town portal as soon as the potion is up. And that could have been a game winner there for Cass if he gets the Fire Lord kill and then immediately pushes towards the center. Pretty sick. Unholy Frenzy. On 2 high DPS heroes. Not as high as if they had Black Arrow, but hey. Free Necro. Always like to see those if we're a PaTo fan. This creep camp's not available, eh? It was crept a while ago. Uh-oh. Ghouls coming from the back, and they're all gonna die. Oh, he's actually going Hippo Riders, apparently. I thought he was gonna do Fairy Dragons. That would have made more sense, but... 59 against 42. PaTo seems to be cleaning it up in game 1, especially with this Expo in the middle. The Cass is getting some kills. He's not looking weak in the fights, but... he is looking down in supply in the fights. It's only a matter of time before PaTo has tier 3. Very, very close to Tree of Eternity, and that'll mean Bears if he wants it. That'll mean Chims if he wants it. That'll mean Orb of Venom, of course. Wellspring. Lots of nice things. Wouldn't be surprised to see Chim Roosts at tier 3, though. He's got enough lumber for them. Full Riders. He's fighting in the base. Means pretty much infinite skeletons, no potion purchase. There was gold for it. Lots of skeletons. Some units will die for PaTo, but I don't think he really cares currently. Oh, he cares enough to TP out. And 41 against 55, still far off in supply.
Players' forces are under attack.
Nova's no instant spell. He can react as soon as Lich raises his hand. I mean, I don't think, as good as PaTo is, I don't think he has reaction time like that. I don't think he's literally, like, simple with his reaction times. Even if he uses, like, most people, I assume nowadays don't use numpad like me. But if he does use numpad, you imagine him having to swipe his hand over to number 7 on the numpad, double tap it in, like, what's the animation? Like 0.2 seconds on the Lich's Nova? 0.1 seconds? I don't think that's realistic. And it's probably 0.1 second is probably not fair. It's probably like 0.4. Let's say 0.4 seconds animation. Really don't understand the silence? Yeah, me either, man. Me either, my man. Firelord and Pitlord, 2 of the worst heroes to silence in the entire game. I mean, Incinerate, sure, but yeah, there's the Chimbris as well as mentioned. Well, blam. Ooh, I've been making mashed potatoes recently. I forgot how simple and succulent mashed potatoes are. Probably make some tonight. So damn good. We were talking about shepherd's pie yesterday too. I might make a shepherd's pie soon. My mom used to always make shepherd's pie. Very delicious. 51 against 44? Because he's not replacing his units, he's waiting to build chims. Fighting against the fairy dragons. Pitlord is owning though. Pitlord is absolutely destroying. And Cass lost everything. And there's going to be chims on their way soon. 2k goals for PaTo, and this is going to be a 1-0. Short of double hero kills, I don't think. I don't think Cass has a shot here. Level 6. That came out of nowhere. I wasn't ready. I don't think level 6 even matters, though. Let's be honest. We do have a fairy dragon. This might be the first undead fairy dragon I've ever seen. How good is it? Not very, but you can start to charm chims. Does PaTo even want to build chims now? He probably still will. But, oh. This is interesting. A little awkward if you ask me.
A player's forces are under attack.
And charm off cooldown again. Oh, he's going mountain giants now as a reaction to the level 6 Dark Ranger with resistant skin, of course. And boop. Wait, he stole the lava spawn. I thought he stole the fairy dragon. Unholy Frenzy, level 3 lava spawn. And there's no Fire Lord for Cass. Dude, it's so sick. But the Pit Lord is also pretty sick. Oh, careful. Life Drain as well, level 2. Dude, that's doing a lot to the Pit Lord. Cass is fighting. But he's up against 2 Mountain Giants and 3 Chims in another minute or so. How good are Chims against Mountain Giants if we see Charm on a Chim to attack the Mountain Giants? Not very good, right? Because obviously the Corrosive Breath upgrade wouldn't do anything to them. Because they're buildings, or they're not buildings. And they do magic damage against medium. So it wouldn't be very good, no? Want to see some life drain on the Pit Lordio again. Life drain him. Life drain him. Dude, look at the lava spawns. Dude. He should have mass detonated these while he had the chance. Oh my god, it's so sick. This expansion not taken yet, but this one is. But, okay. Now we're getting to the ultimate army here. 2 Mountain Giants and there's 3 Chims somewhere. Is he not going to show them until the Dark Ranger's out of mana?
A player's forces are under attack.
I don't know where they're going. Are they hiding somewhere? They are hiding, right? Or did he just decide to not build the Chims? We go Charms again. The lava spawn. He's got to deal with this Pit Lord, though. He can't allow this Pit Lord just to keep attacking. He's got to life drain it and focus it. 3 Mountain Giants. When all else fails, just build 6 Mountain Giants, everybody. And if there was mass A-bombs to counter it, there'd be a level 5 Pit Lord. And there's nothing but charm left. Yeah, he's not even going chims, by the way. There are no chims. He canceled them. Cass put up a fight, though, for sure. He absolutely did. Main bases are out, though. And there's no gold left. There's just charm. Oh, and a fairy dragon. I'm afraid fairy dragons aren't too good against mountain giants. Honestly, necros are, because they do normal damage when they summon skeletons, right? Or at least some of them do. But not good enough. Oh, there's Doom. Stomp. Stomp. Oh. Is that only level 1 stomp range? It must be. GG is called 1-0 for PaTo, but it wasn't about what the end result was. It's about the journey for game 1. And the level 6 Dark Ranger really came out of nowhere, didn't it? But luckily, PaTo had 2k gold already. Just went Mountain Giants. Yeah, at the bank. So we have Dice versus Human Kick Tom, Razor Moon versus Mist, PaTo versus Cass, and Hitman versus Classic right now. All the favorites are Night Elf players. So we may potentially have all Night Elves in the semifinals. Unless Cass wins, or unless Human King Tom wins. Or unless Hitman decides to go Orc. If he makes it to the grand finals with Night Elf, I would assume he might go Orc. Or maybe if he has to play PaTo in the semis, maybe he goes Orc. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see how Hitman's feeling. You're not Charm MGs with resistant skin. Apparently not. Or else that game would have got really stupid really fast. If, like, PaTo and myself were unaware that you couldn't charm mountain giants like that, and then you just could, and he's like, oh, I have 6 mountain giants, I'm locked at 70 supply, and every, whatever it is, 45 seconds, you're going to steal a mountain giant, and we're just going to have mountain giant versus mountain giant. It would have gotten real stupid there. But then we would have had Doom to counter the stolen mountain giants. Which I'm assuming if Charm worked against them, then Doom would have also. Pretty funny. Resting on my armrest, and I just slipped off. Almost fell into the bottom of the world there. Dice in the semifinals, able to defeat Human King Tom. Now he's waiting for either Razor Moon or Mist. If we can catch that semifinal, we will, but I think we're going to follow the winner of this into the winner of Hitman versus Classic. All right, game number 2 on Shallow Grave, everybody. Now, it was relatively competitive game 1, although silly at times. Relatively competitive, and that started with the weirdest cheese of all time that failed horribly for Cass. Let's see if he can clean it up in game 2. Here we go. Bottom right is PaTo, the Merc Camp, and the Tavern Hero build. Upper left is Cass with a more standard opener this game. Anyone else having problems with the queue? Apparently there's been issues with War 3 Champions the past couple days. I heard Remo Demo say that last night, and TP League was delayed a little bit. It's Zach85. Thank you for the 17 months. It's good evening. Good evening to you as well. Or is that X account 85? For Zach. Anytime you can use an X with a Z sound. Very badass. X for 70 months. Alright. Will be the Dreadlord versus what I can only assume is going to be, well, it was a Firelord last game, but if we're going with the best possible, it might be a Panda. I think Night Elves could go Panda first against Human, Undead, and Orc. I'll be honest with you. A Carson Would you tell us if Hitman is as good as the likes of Grubby or the top players of the last years? I don't know him much. His Night Elf, not yet. His Orc is, well, he's the best player of all time from North or South America. Or possibly Southeast Asia even. I would have to think more about that. Pretty much the best player of all time outside of Europe and Asia. Like Korea, China. And currently he's like what? Like rank 8 in the world or something? Top 10 in the world? Let me see. Let me see exactly. I know Colorful's 10th, right? So maybe Hitman's not quite there. No, he's 11th. He's 11th in the world currently. So yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. Is he as good as Grubby in his prime? No, because Grubby was the #1 player in the world in his prime. Is he better than Grubby now? Absolutely. Hey, credit. 400 bits. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. He says, here to be #1 cheerleader for Carson. Appreciate that so much. Thank you. It's Zach you got the first time? Hell yeah. So Alchemist against Dreadlord. Alchemist low-key kind of a counter to Dreadlord, no? Heal spray? But, you know it's a sleep to heal, you know it's a counter to heal spray. It's sleep. I said it there before I revealed it. So here's the interaction. Carrion Swarm level 2. You Carrion Swarm the army. The Alchemist heal sprays the army to heal it against the Carrion Swarm. You sleep it right away. But the Dreadlord is the first to run out of mana. Crystal Ball. Whoops. That's not good. Claws are a bit better. We do have, okay. Acid Bomb, Chemical Rage is, I would say, the funner combination when you're playing Alchemist first. Heal Spray is kind of boring a little bit, you know? You just sort of hit there, you sit there healing a little bit, but with Chemical Rage, you could chase heroes around. Acid Bomb makes the numbers go up. Very, very fun. Is it better than Heal Spray and Acid Bomb? Who knows? Alright, Acid Bomb's kind of owning. A lot of ghouls out of nowhere, though. But Cass seems to not want the smoke of the Alchemist. 1 ghoul denied. And this ghoul probably dead. Look how much damage he does. Like, look how much damage the Alchemist just does on his own. And increased attack speed and minus armor now. Alright, I take it all back. Heal Spray sucks. Acid Bomb, Chemical Rage, all the way. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Alchemist is just a really good hero. Does so much damage. Priest goes down, but that's like, what, goal number 4 or 5? Well, that's going to be at least 5, maybe 6. Oh my god, level 3 Alchemist. Expansion's up, but not saturated. Berserker. Saved by the Priest. Re-sleep. Berserker will die. Denied, though. And that actually stops level 3 Dreadlord, I think. Archer goes down. Okay, they're kind of starting to trade a little bit. But the Alchemist is just owning. And AP's coming up. And how do you defend against APs with a Dreadlord? Maybe with a second crypt, maybe with a graveyard, maybe with spirit towers and fiends. We'll see. He needs to somehow burn this potion of invulnerability. He needs to try to sleep surround and force that potion on the Alchemist so he has an out later to try to force the TP. Because if you never get rid of this potion, The Alchemist is never going to be at risk of having a TP, which means this push is always going to be happening. And this expansion is dead. Cass is going to give it up. Just start creeping again. One base, we're back to. And the tech is still even as well. But PaTo could just take this base for himself if he wanted. Level 3, greater heal. He didn't even need the APs. But without them, maybe Cass would have kept trying to defend. Maybe through some miracle he would have. Cass. Ply blocked and not teching. Well, now he is. Both players, in fact, teching. The tech close to even, but not quite. Level 2 Carrion Swarm, by the way. Will one-shot repairing Wisps, so the main base. Is it threat? Is at threat? Is that a way people say that? Maybe. Oh, not a good Carrion Swarm. And detonate to deny the next one. And now Cass has sort of shown his hand. Oh, is he even going to be able to get out of here? Oh, no. He's not going to get out of here. He's not going to get the kill. If he had one more Carrion Swarm, there's like a 10% chance he gets this free life kill. But he doesn't have another Carrion Swarm. A lot of Wisps die, but there's no way a player like PaTo's letting this Dreadlord out of here. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. What? All right. A lot of experience given to that Alchemist, though. Can't believe the Dreadlord lives. Oh, that's so unacceptable.
A player's forces are under attack.
All right, so we got, what, 2 Wisps? He's got 3 Wisps. Oh, and he 3 more on the main, or going to the main right now, so... This main, although it's very close to dying currently, is just going to be repaired up before Cass ever has the opportunity to do another attack. Unless he goes across the map right now, yet again. Sappers are available, but neither lab is cleared currently. This Alchemist is going to get level 5 very, very soon. Bone Chimes as well. That's going to keep on creeping, though. Wards. Yes. What is the play for you, my friend? Because you're certainly on the back foot. I mean, it was good harass, but you just think of how much he lost there. What did he lose? Like 5 ghouls, every mercenary. The Alchemist is level 5 now. Dreadlord with a couple more creep camps could catch up in experience. Crystal Ball now for PaTo as well, who's looking to expand, but low on lumber, is he not? He canceled something. He got more lumber. What did he cancel? Must have been, I don't know, an upgrade at the Hunter's Hall? What the hell did he cancel? I don't know. And Pit Lord with Rain of Fire? Yeah, with Rain of Fire. He again is going for the main, but unfortunately, he's just here. Wait, this main is dead. How much will he lose for it, though? How much will he lose? He could literally lose his hero for it, but it's 100%. There's no stopping this. He should try to move his Dreadlord now. Okay, he's going to lose the Dreadlord. Okay, how much more will die? Everything? Surround. Oh. barricade close to everything. The main base is dead.
Players' forces are under attack.
But Cass calls for the GG. Okay. If he had a TP there, actually a sick play. Could he afford a TP? Maybe. Probably. A nice try indeed. 2-0 for PaTo, but Cass makes it entertaining as always.